Hey everyone, it's Thursday, kind of late Thursday. I was late. I forgot again. This is the very last Thursday. I'm going to be doing Tile of the Week Thursday. Yes, it's the last, very last week. And we are doing Tile 100, which was um, Classical OG by Rachel Carmona. This is what it was supposed to look like. Another Christmas type ornament shape. It was 5 rounds this way, and then you had to do the top point. There was 5 rounds to the top, and then another 5 rounds to do the bottom point, and then you did all the way around. This was kind of a little tricky. Trying to, you had to, when I started this part, it said to go, I was supposed to start it like over somewhere way over, and it was off centered. So I must have did something weird because some of these had 3 spaces in between, some of them had 2 spaces in between, and I must have messed up somewhere. So this part was off. So I had to figure out how to get it perfectly centered over this part. But I did it. I did scrapped acrylic scrap yarn for weight yarn, same as I done most of these tiles except for the washcloths when I did mosaic. I did, let's see, I did 82 of these tiles. I didn't do all 100. I skipped a couple in the beginning of the book. That got the better of me. At least I didn't even try the second one. And I was going to go back and do it, and I never did. I tried once, and still I never did go back. I did not do the tapestry mosaic ones, most of them, because I had other things to do too, I think, and I just didn't want to do them. Now, these tiles, would I recommend this book? Would I recommend this book? Not to a beginner, definitely not for a beginner crocheter. And you would think tiles would be a nice thing for a beginner crocheter, but there were a lot of mistakes in this book. I don't think most of the tiles weren't even tested. I don't think they had them tested, or either that they made a lot of errors in typing it in the book or whatever. So yeah, I'd be warned if you. I had to figure out how to fix a lot of these mistakes that were in there. I couldn't figure out what to do, so I guessed. I had to guess. Some of them were easy. Oh, I know. They did. They supposed to say double crochet, not treble, and was able to figure it out. But some of it was weird. Also, this particular book was not made very well. So, as you can see from Sam's book, the pages you just open up the book for a while, and all of a sudden the pages started tearing out. So I had it spiral bound. It cost me $4 at Staples. So I did this book, and I did my Sophie's Universe book too. And not that it was falling apart, but it was just much easier to fold it over and follow the directions. So my favorite tiles in this book, I think, was the mosaic ones. Not the tapestry, but the regular inset or overlay mosaic. Nice. One of these days, I would like to do a beautiful mosaic blanket. Like Anita from Y.O.H. Crochet has done a beautiful mosaic work. And Maureen from My Crochet Story has done mosaic blankets. And there's a lot of other people, but those are the two that I can think of offhand that have done nice mosaic. It's another thing on my to-do list that's about, yay high. But it was a good experience. I kind of enjoyed doing it. It was kind of fun. It gave me something to do, a video to do every week when I remember to do it. learned a few things. I learned that I don't like tapestry crochet because I did do some tapestry crochet. Was in here. Let's see. I did find it. My tiles. Let's see which one. I didn't do tile 10 and tile 11. Crisscross and point to point. Those are the two I did not do in the beginning of the book. I did everything up to tile 70. I did not do tile 70 through 73. I did do Tottenham Court Road, which was weird. I don't know why I chose that one out of all the tapestry mosaic ones to do. That was weird. I did do that one. And then I just skipped the next 15 or so. I started again on Circe 136, and I did the rest, even though there was 3 of them in here that were tapestry crochet, but they weren't bad at all. So the book ended up easy. The last few ones of this was easy to do. There were a few in here that were really, really head scratching, but as a whole, it wasn't too bad. I'm glad I joined in. I am glad I joined in. It gave me some content to do anyway. I don't know how many videos I'm going to be doing from now on. I am starting I am doing the Bodhatapalooza this week, so I'll be showing you that. And I just have to, I'm just slowly working on my Expression Fiber Arts. I always forget. Whenever I want to say the thing, I always forget. You know what it was. It was that mystery crochet along that we did on mystery. Expression Fiber Arts. They can't think of it. Mosaic. No, not Mosaic. I think of the more I'm getting messed up. That thing. That's the one I really, really, really want to get done. I'm in November section now, and so it's been so hot here. It's hard to work on a blanket, even though it's a thin, one weight blanket. It's still a blanket. So, and there's that other blanket I'm working on, my pop-up granny square one. That's almost done, but again, that's even hotter and heavier than the other one. And then I want to start another blanket. Our Zoom aunties, I'm doing a blanket. Actually, we're testing it sort of for Trisha. We just got, I think, again, it was Laura's idea, I think. All these things. Let's get our favorite stitches and put it into a blanket. Trisha, you figured out how to do it. So Mama Swift, Trisha, she did. Of course, she's very, very, very good on blankets and different stitches and all that. So she got a list of our favorite stitches, and she figured out how to put it in a blanket. So she gave us the recipe, and we got to start that. Of course, that's going to be a winter project for me because I don't want that. That's going to be a big blanket. So that's something that I'm going to be working on in the future. That blanket, finishing up a few stuff. And I'll try to get most of the hat videos. I'll try and get to do the Bodhatapalooza also. We'll try and do that. But that's it. So we bid you a fair adieu. 100 Crochet Tiles, edited by Sarah Collard. It's been a journey. 2 years. 2 years. I'll be put on my shelf and probably never referred to again. What am I going to do with all those tiles, you ask? And some people have asked, what are you going to do with them all? It's a shame they weren't all the same size, because they would make a great blanket. I mean, I could do a few bloggy blankets for those tiles, but they're all different sizes. I did make a bunch of washcloths with the mosaic ones. I did them out of cotton, and I got a lot of washcloths. I didn't realize I took them all out one day. I said, holy moly, these are a lot of washcloths. So I did do a lot of washcloths. But I got a box of those tiles is sitting in there. So one of these days I'll spread them out somewhere and try and find a bunch that are the same size and maybe put them together. It's the only thing I can think of doing with them is put some together that are the same size. And because they're all different sizes. I threatened Breezy's Creations. Um, she took a bunch of tiles from Lynn Ann, Nina's Knots Crochet, who's doing, as you know, all the squares for Boggy Creek blankets. And Bree says, oh, I'll take some of the odd shaped ones, the ones that are too big or too small or whatever. And Lynn shipped them over to her. So she's got a bunch of blankets to do that are all weird sizes and just trying to piece them together. So I threatened to send mine over to her. She didn't go for it. But we'll figure something out to do with them. If not, I can always frog it and use it for a scrap blanket or something if I have to. All right, I'm going to go now. I got to get this uploaded and onto YouTube when it's still Thursday. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great week, and we'll see you sometime next week when I get the hat done for Bod Hatapalooza. Bye.